Hey, how's it going, folks? I am Eric Casey, also known as eRockstar5 on Twitter, the head host of the Toonami Squad podcast sessions and creative director, all that jazz. So hey, how's it going? I'm basically making this video because here at Toonami Squad we have not really some announcements, but some updates pertaining to what's going on with us. One of the announcements is a potentially good thing, and the other is a potentially bad thing. And yeah, that's basically the whole thing regarding to this video. So let's just go right into it. So the good news. The good news pertains to the Toonami Squad YouTube channel and the Toonami Squad podcast sessions YouTube channel. Basically, I don't know if you guys who follow us on Toonami Squad and whoever else watches this video, I don't know if you guys are aware, but recently YouTube just added another thing to its bullshit list over the years, where basically YouTube channels, big and small, basically subscribers just randomly unsubscribed to YouTube channels. This may sound freaking crazy, but it's apparently true, and it happened. YouTube has just become so convoluted and so ridiculous in its attempts to, appease to the giant conglomerate companies and everything. For some reason, YouTube channels realized that they weren't subscribed to certain channels, and a lot of content creators, big and small, have made videos about it where basically they're getting comments from their fans being like, "I didn't even realize it, but I was unsubscribed to you, and I know for a fact I was subscribed to you," type of thing. And so I don't know if Toonami Squad was affected by this in any way, but the point is, this shit is happening. For the longest time, people have been looking for an alternative to YouTube. With everything that has gone on, if you paid attention at all to YouTube over its lifetime, basically paying attention to its history, you would know that YouTube is bullcrap right now. Like, the system is terrible. The copyright system is easily exploitable for the already established, and for content creators or small YouTube channels or small communities like what we have at Toonami Squad and the Toonami community and everything. Even though it's a decent size, but with the websites, you know what I mean. The point is, it's really hard for us to basically make content and rely on it as a full-time job. Committing to content on YouTube for full-time, it's really hard. Whether you're a part of a small fan website, or if you're trying to break into YouTube on your own, it's really hard. And it's really hard even without all the restrictions and all the bullcrap that comes with it. But there's also the companies that are just on top of you, throwing copyright strikes and DMCA takedowns wherever you go. And so, basically, what I'm announcing is that Toonami Squad is not moving away from YouTube, but we have created a new channel over on Vidme, on this website that's kind of new. It's called Vidme. And basically, what they're trying to be is the alternative of YouTube. And if you create a YouTube channel, not a YouTube channel, if you create a channel on this website and you read the terms of services and everything, they're literally saying that we want to provide for the content creators. We want to back you up. So we are going to have a new channel over on Vidme, not .com, but Vidme. And a link will be in the description in the video here. And yeah, basically all of our videos will be transferred over there, so anything we upload onto the YouTube channel will be uploaded onto there as well. It's basically our backup YouTube channel, and and possibly moving forward, we may start creating content for it, because I don't want to give too much away for right now, because basically for me, I'm looking at it as a possibility to finally get back into content creating again, because for the longest time, YouTube has just been just been a hassle, and because of that, I haven't really been committing to a lot of content creation on YouTube or anything like that. But with this new site, I kind of feel a little bit rejuvenated, me personally. And I don't know if some of the other squad members are going to take advantage of it as well. I'm sure we will announce that moving forward. But I know that I'm going to try my damnness to possibly start creating some content, because like I said, the things that this website is saying, and if it backs up what it's saying, has great potential. And I think it could potentially become, finally, the alternative to YouTube. Finally, that website to compete with YouTube and all of its bullcrap. And so hopefully content creators will start going over there and be able to take advantage of it. So check out our YouTube channel. Did it again. God dang it. So check out our new Vidme channel. Give it a follow. We're going to be, over the next couple days, we're going to be transferring over all the Toonami recordings, all of our podcast episodes. We're pretty much going to be transferring all of our uploads onto that channel as well, and any uploads we do moving forward. And like I said, who knows? Potentially, we could have some content creation coming Toonami Squad's way through me and maybe Phantom. But like I said, who knows? We're gonna figure all that out moving forward. This is kind of unexpected. This is kind of an unexpected turn of events, and so we want to take advantage of it. So check that out. Like I said, it's got some potential, I think, and give us a follow and check out this website if you're a content creator, and maybe give it a shot. So with that said, check it out. Link in the description. The bad news, and it's a rumor right now. Basically, there's a rumor going around on Twitter. Just yesterday, I believe, there was a hashtag that was trending on Twitter called #TwitterSilence. And basically, someone took a screen cap of some potentially damning news for Twitter users. And here, I'll bring it up for you and I'll read what it says. Basically, I found this on Twitter, and JMB756, the founder of Toonami Squad, provided this for me. What I have up on my computer screen right now is an email that JMB is sending to Twitter to get a confirmation. Twitter is basically kind of like another YouTube, so who the hell knows if Twitter will even respond to it. But basically, besides the part of him being, of him basically explaining that we're concerned about this, here's what the screen cap said regarding to this Twitter problem, this Twitter silence thing. Twitter is set to introduce a new feature where verified users will only see the tweets of users they follow. If you notice Twitter down this afternoon, December 10th, with the Something Went Wrong page appearing, that is because the social media site is introducing a new feature where verified users will only see tweets from users they follow. YouTube star Brad the Ladlong collected thousands of tweets of abuse directed at him over the last year and complained to Twitter that they are the reason for the increased child suicide rate. Brad claimed that the site is not doing enough to monitor its users' behavior. Twitter is said to be taking the site down several times over the next few days to make a few adjustments. In under a week's time, your tweets will be completely invisible to verified users if they do not follow you, making it almost impossible for fans to get a follow from their idol. Brad the Lad Long tweeted, "Thank you, Twitter. This is the change we need. I only want to hear the opinions of those I choose to. Hashtag Twitter silence." Basically, Twitter is trying, if this is true, Twitter is trying to become a safe space. And I have my opinions on it. I'll probably get into it. But, basically, to an extent, I do agree with Brad here. Honestly, I do. The notion of, the notion of people being able to tweet at other people and say whatever profanity, racist, misogynistic, whatever, just say any old stupid thing because this person is anonymous and they most likely can't get in trouble because there's no way to track them. It's a valid argument. Like I said, I agree with the notion of it, but in what was said here, I disagree with it. Where basically the wording of it is bad, because it is true that people wouldn't be able to get a follow from their idol. In fact, their idols wouldn't even see their tweets. And the thing is, there are people out there that, most of the people out there don't send tweets toward idols or celebrities with the intent of, basically insulting them. It's just not true. It's a small audience. Not audience. It's a small community that does this bull crap. And basically, what Twitter is doing here is like you're in school, you're in class, and you had that one dumbass in class basically does something stupid, gets in trouble, and then the teacher ties the entire class into it as well, and everyone is punished. And so Twitter's essentially doing that, where basically, if your idol or celebrity doesn't follow you and you want to send them a tweet saying like thank you or whatever, they wouldn't see it. You could send it to them, no problem, but they won't see it, most likely. They won't see it at all, according to this system that's apparently getting implemented into Twitter, which is stupid. Which is stupid for people like us who don't send out hateful tweets or anything like that, or me personally. Like, I don't do that. I may voice my opinions on occasion, but never in the intent to insult somebody or anything like that. I try to keep a level-headed. I try to hear the other perspective, just for me personally. But it's also a very sad thing too, because it's true that it does hurt people that want to communicate with their idols and everything, I felt really happy and excited when I found that when I sent a tweet at Curtis Martin or Jason DeMarco or Steve Bloom and I see them favorite my tweet or retweet my tweet or whatever, or have a conversation. This new system that's happening apparently hurts Toonami Squad in a number of ways. One, it makes it harder on us to get interviews, to tell you the truth, because honestly, the interviews that you have seen, if you guys check out our channel, we've had a couple interviews with not a couple, but our interviews, we got those people through Twitter, by literally saying, "Hey, Sunny Straight, do you want to have an interview?" After Intruder happened, after the announcement of Fooly Cooly Season 2 and 3, we were like, "Hey, Magi Terashima, Vice President of Production IG, do you want to have an interview and talk about Fooly Cooly?" Or, and the list goes on. We've interviewed Greg Weisman from one of the writers for Young Justice, who's making a comeback. Adam Gibbs. Just we've interviewed some pretty high people, pretty important people in the anime industry. Well, in the U.S. anime industry per se. But the point is, we were able to contact them and ask them, hey, do you want to interview and talk about this thing that you're doing? Through Twitter. There was literally no other way. Communication, it's important, especially if you're a part of a fan site and you're trying to provide content for the community. And we take pride in our interviews. Like, we take pride in our interviews. We want to bring people on and have them talk about their stuff. We want to help them promote their things and all that. And I think it's a great opportunity, for the community to hear behind the scenes and, talk about everything. It's, interviews are great in simplest of terms. And with this new system, we necessarily wouldn't be able to contact them, because we could even if we send them a tweet, they wouldn't see it and say, hey, Jason DeMarco, do you want to interview? With this new system now, most likely he wouldn't even be able to see it, because he doesn't necessarily follow us. Not all of them are crazy, are crazy idiots that are trying to get a rise out of people. You know what I mean? It's annoying and it's pathetic, because, like I said, one guy, does something stupid, or in the internet's case, a small little community and a small pack of idiots does something stupid, and then Twitter or YouTube panics and then ruins the entire and creates this new system that freaking affects everybody as a whole in the worst way possible. And it's just so frustrating, because it's like, take a second, think about what you're implementing and say, hey, how does this affect our platform? It's just so simple-minded that it's just, hey, we just want to stop hate speech. Well, yeah, you're trying to stop hate speech. That's great. But the thing is, it's also affecting people that aren't causing any hate speech to happen, or aren't doing any hateful speeching of themselves, towards other people. It makes it harder on us for us to get interviews, because the only way to communicate with these people now is through email, and we're talking about people who get hundreds and thousands of emails a day, whether it be from their bosses, from their coworkers, and from a freaking dillion fans that look up to these guys, and fan mail. These guys probably get hundreds and thousands of emails, and where Twitter basically takes away all that, we could just be like, hey, do you want to have an interview? And they say yes or no. Easy, done. I don't know if there's any way to combat this or fight this, but let your voices be heard about this. Tweet out about it. Hashtag Twitter silence. Now, again, Brad the Lad Long, I agree with you. I agree with you that, harmful tweets or harmful comments that are just saying the dumbest and just the most horrific things imaginable towards any celebrity, YouTube, movie star, whatever. It doesn't matter. Even if it's directed to a nobody on YouTube with 0 subscribers, it doesn't matter. It's not acceptable. I hear you on that. Believe me, I do. But you shouldn't. I disagree to the fact. I disagree to the endorsement of the way this system is put together right now, where basically it's everybody's. It's everybody's tweets. In my opinion, I would suggest that Twitter puts in like what Facebook has, the hide post feature that Facebook has, where it's basically you're still friends with them, but you just ignore their posts. You don't even see it. Something like that, where you just hide that post, they continue to do their bullshit and no one will know. You know, you won't even know, you won't even see it, whatever. I feel like that's how the system should be. It shouldn't be just strictly, you basically can't send tweets unless they follow you. But I feel like it's wrong to send them a tweet asking, hey, Paul Dini, can you follow me? Because I'm a big fan of you. You know, I feel like that's kind of weird. I feel like that's kind of weird, and I feel like that's wrong, because I feel like if they want to follow you, they will do it intentionally. They will do it, they will make an effort to follow you, okay? Because I don't feel like it's on them just because we're a fan of that person, they have to feel obligated to follow them, you know? I feel like it's important. There has to be a level of separation, I think, and it should be up to them if they want to follow you or not. I follow people because I follow them for a reason, you know? I follow people for a reason. If I don't follow you, oh well, you know, that's how I feel about it. That's how I feel it should be. If you want to follow someone, you should have the ability to follow them. And if you don't want to follow someone, you don't. But with celebrities' case, I think it should be the same thing. But I don't think the system shouldn't be created or changed where, you know, it's that they basically ignore all posts. You know, it just doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. We need to stop with this labeling. We need to have an open mind about things. We can't just have a knee-jerk reaction and just implement something, you know, without actually thinking about it first. That's what this is. This is Twitter just there are so many people out there that have been just non-stop for years. YouTube celebrities, normal celebrities, just years and years of comments and tweets of you're a pig, you're a fat pig, you're all these things, you're all these terrible things. And now, only now, poor Brad the Lad Long is the final straw, the dude, the guy that gets a knee-jerk reaction from Twitter and be like, oh, I guess we better do something about this. I mean, this has been going on for years, Twitter. Why is it now special? Come on. I agree, there needs to be some changes, but don't have a knee-jerk reaction. Don't have a knee-jerk reaction and implement something that affects us all. Because there are people out... I'm just going around in circles now. Just going around in circles. The point is, this is not the way... You're not going to fix this. This is not how you fix this problem. Knee-jerk reaction, quick fix, and just put it abroad. Everybody can't do it. Fuck you. That's not how change, and that's not how you fix a problem. You gotta actually think and try to figure out a way, instead of just throwing something out there and hope it sticks. So basically, if this is true, it's going to be it's going to be difficult for us in the long run to get interviews and stuff. We're still going to try. We're still going to try to interview people, even with this restriction, because restrictions are fun now. Land of the free, and yet we're just so obsessed with restrictions nowadays. Right now, it's just hard to say because, like I said, who knows if it's getting implemented or not. But if it is, it's going to be a problem. And we just wanted to, let you guys know about it because it is a big deal. It is something that I think you guys who watch our stuff, I think you guys should be informed. And I think as abroad, even people who don't follow us and just come across this video, and if you've made it this far, because I feel like this rant is important to say. So, like I said, I don't know going forward. We're still going to try. We're still going to make an effort, though. Don't deny that. We're not giving up. We're not going to stop you know, trying to get people to come on and talk about their stuff and provide an interview and stuff. But we just thought it was important that you guys should know about it, and you know, hopefully it causes a stir and get people, you know, talking about it, and hopefully Twitter will notice, and if they are implementing it, implement something different that benefits the people who actually use the you know, who actually use Twitter as a means to, you know, not insult people, not to insult people, call them, you know, spam people, you know, basically just be a nuisance to people who actually are using Twitter to benefit people, you know, in one way or another, or just meeting people, you know. So that's the update regarding Twitter and YouTube. Let us know if you have any questions. Let us know any suggestions. You know, just give us a follow. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Subscribe or follow us on Vidme as well. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, the whole king caboodle. If you do, welcome to Toonami Squad. This was the update regarding everything. So, see you guys later. Bye.